I am now a doctor, but before that I needed to earn money. And even now I still need some money. Both medical school and being a doctor are full-time jobs, but I still made time to earn something so I could afford school and support my family. I have done a lot of different kinds of jobs in my life, and I did them because I felt the need to. Nobody in my house forced me to, but responsibility somehow kicked in. Anyway, let's not bore you with my story. So these are the jobs that I did in my life, starting from worst to best. Number 10. Microtasking. I worked on Toloka and mostly UHRS, and I'm calling this the worst because even though they pay a decent amount, for me at least, and you can get $2-3 in an hour, it wasn't reliable. You were literally a slave and you could get temporarily banned even with high accuracy and permanently banned on high paying apps despite high accuracy and full concentration. The tasks were very easy, but it still gets stressful sometimes and sometimes not worth the hassle. If you want to work from home, I would not recommend it, but something is better than nothing, so you can try it. Number 9. Transcribing. It is also a very boring job, but at least you don't get permanently banned. Anyway, I did them for content farms, and they basically gave me content to correct after transcribing it from online service. Obviously, the online service had mistakes that needed to be corrected. I've also transcribed for a Pakistani who gave me 60 plus videos for $200 to transcribe. I ran them through an AI transcription program and corrected that was incorrect. Number 8. Data entry. One of my senior friends asked me to enter data into SPSS for money, so I applied. It wasn't high paying and I won't say how much he paid, but I didn't enjoy it. It is just entering numbers into SPSS. The only saving grace was sometimes I enjoyed some responses and the variation of responses in the research. Then I did 4 or 5 more jobs through freelance sites and other contacts, and I decided never again. Number 7. App development. This was something I enjoyed as a hobby. I learned to code by first reverse engineering the apps, then customizing them and editing lines of code. Eventually, I started to code as myself and uploaded a few apps on different websites. I worked on Android Studios a lot, and just by looking at tutorials and forums online. My interest dropped when I started to take orders to make an app. The demands by the customers and the errors that made me restart the app from almost scratch were too much to handle. I did all this before I was in medical school, way back in my pre-medical days. Number 6. Poster making. I am good at Photoshop because I practice and played with it a lot. So whenever I get a chance to make a poster, I make them whether I get paid or not. I've been doing this for years. Number 5. Teaching. I have been teaching for several years now. At first, students came to my home and I earned a little. Then I started going to their homes in coaching centers, which pay a little better. I love teaching and people around me know that. I generally find teaching fun. The harder the student, the more fun it is. However, going to other homes can be tiring. And the most tiring part was the travel. I used to wake up at 5:30 a.m., go to the university at 7:30, finish university by 4, and then visit 2 different homes on my way back. At the end of the day, I would go to the gym and return home around 11 p.m. I have now decided that unless I receive good offers, I am not going to teach at the student's home. This decision is because I live in Karachi and travel is time consuming and tiring. Number 4. Video editing. I have been editing videos since I was 10-11 and have used numerous types of applications, some beginner, some advanced, and have done video editing for several gigs and continue to do it. I earned the most when I made videos for something like a content farm, but for videos. I made around 300-400 videos for different companies. And what are content farms? Content farms are basically just inspired or copy-paste content. They provide me with a script that was somewhat similar to some videos you can find on internet. Not exactly the same, but similar. The rest of the work was done by me, getting royalty-free or copyright-free video, music and pictures, and they also provided me with a voiceover. I earned an okay amount. Obviously, they paid very low, much less than minimum wage, but that's what freelancers do, provide service at very less than minimum wage. Number 3. Content writing. I enjoy writing a lot and researching for stuff and learning new things. but I only got paid once for that. There was a Nigerian person who found me through a WhatsApp group. He gave me $7 for a 2000 word article and $10 if above 2000 words. I did 24 articles for him, but he didn't pay me for the last 3 and accused me of plagiarism. I paid another person for a Turnitin report and found only 9% similarity. I sent him the report, he didn't reply, and when I asked for my money, he blocked me. I posted about it in the group, but I never got my money. Number 2, software, hardware, troubleshooter, or just an IT guy. I've been doing this since I can remember. Worked at my friend's shop for a few months as a teenager and enjoyed it a lot. I'm the go-to guy for any issue related to mobile, tablets, computer, and my whole extended family. And that is because my father was very fond of computers, and I grew up around different types of electronic devices, phones, laptop, computers, VCR, DVDs, everything. I got everything to play with. Every time I got hold of these things, I immediately went to settings and tried different stuff. I remember I installed Windows 98 on my dad's old computer when I was 8, even with my limited understanding of English at that time. Number 1, doctor. I am doing a training job, but it's still a job and I enjoy it a lot. Living in a hospital for 30 to 36 hours is not easy for everyone, but I enjoy it. Or I don't have a life. First, I never wanted to become a doctor before my 9th standard. I want to go into software or computer engineering. But everything changed when I started actually studying biology and was appreciated by my teachers a lot. I have never looked back since. It is challenging, tiring, sometimes emotional, but this is what I enjoy about being a doctor. I need adrenaline to run, and it gives me that. I don't drink coffee, I don't do nicotine. Sense of responsibility is actually that drives me. Now, where is YouTube in my job list? Well, it doesn't deserve to be in the list because it is seriously the worst job. The algorithm is stupid and serves only children. You have to be extremely lucky to be successful, and success doesn't depend on the quality of the content. I have made 817 videos and I haven't even made $1 for each video. YouTube loves their content more than the actual content. So yeah, this is a list of 10 jobs I did from worst to best. I hope you enjoyed it and learned something from it. Any question regarding any of these, I'd appreciate it, and I can also make a video about how to do them. So subscribe and like, I guess, follow the algorithm.